So I don't see why you have to change if you get big.
Well, but it isn't about you changing, but are you going to be in different businesses? I mean, as you pointed out yourself, 3 years ago you weren't in the phone business.
Who knows?
You do. You
no,
have
we
some
we
idea.
don't know. You know,
Come on, Steve. You don't have any thoughts about whether there are
Look
other
at our-
like you're going to become. Apparently, you're going into the ad business. You were never in the ad business. That's a new business for you, right?
sure. We're going into the ad business because we want to help our developers make some money so that they can keep providing free or really low-cost apps to customers. That's why we're doing it. We're not going to make much money in the ad business. We're doing it for our developers.
And why wouldn't you just why wouldn't it be just okay for other people who are already in the mobile ad business or are moving into it to have done it rather than you go and buy this company?
Oh, because we don't think they're going to be able to make our developers as much money because the way they're going about it sucks.
Okay.
You know, you get a mobile
Always
ad.
temper it.
He is not letting it slide here.
You get a mobile ad and you touch the banner. See, let me start at the beginning.
Go ahead.
Something really interesting is happening on mobile phones. They're not mirroring desktops or laptop PCs in that people are not spending their time searching. They're not doing searching anywhere near as much as they do on PCs. We've got all the data. We know this. They're spending their time in apps. So for whatever reason, if people want to find out that restaurant to go to, they're not going to their search engine typing in Japanese in Palo Alto. They're going to Yelp or whatever other app they want to go to find out if their airplane's on time or this or that or this or that.
Right.
And I don't know why it's different than on PCs. I think I do, but I'm not sure. I think it's because there never was one place with 200,000 apps where a ton of them were free and the rest of them were really inexpensive for PCs. I think this app thing's an entirely new phenomenon in my lifetime, in your lifetime. So I think people are using apps, well, we know they are using apps way more than they're using search. So if you want to make developers money, you put ads in the apps.
Right.
The ads and apps now are banners,
Right.
and you touch them, and what is the first thing they do?
They take you to a web page.
Yeah, they rip you out of your app, send you to the browser, and all of a sudden, if you're not interested in that ad, you've got to figure out a way back to your app, and even if you can do that, you've got to figure out in some cases how to get back to the exact place in your app. If you're playing a game, you're probably not going to make it back to the same place. So wouldn't it be great if mobile ads didn't take you out of the app, but rather took over the screen, gave you this great experience of an interactive ad, but also combining the emotion of television with video. And anytime you wanted, you could hit a little button, it takes you right back to where you left off, right where you left off in your app. People would explore those.
You don't have faith that anyone else can do it.
Sure, but nobody else is doing it. And so we could build it into the OS so the apps don't have to do it. We can make it so that an app developer can add these interactive ads in their apps with 30 minutes worth of work versus working with every advertiser to do some custom thing in their app, which is crazy. And because we own the OS, so we can put it right in the bowels of the system. Could somebody else figure out a way to do that? Maybe they could, but they weren't, so we did.